Arena, John Moran, whose last two seasons were simply wrought within. Larry Nance into the ball game. The Cavaliers commit a turn.
Got to give him some of those minutes. It's been outstanding.
And
John Moran not to come back. That helps out a lot. Hope the young man's okay.
17 combined fouls in the first quarter. Former Shop the City Edition jersey and collection featuring tees, hoodies, and more. Carroll to the elbow, and we have a foul called. Offensive foul.
He was going to take a blow from Caldwell Pope. He just had his off.
Tomlin, Wells picked up 2 early fouls. He'll feed Jaren Jackson. Jackson works on Nate.
About Jackson, which makes him such an interesting player. He uses both hands. Got to be square because he can go either way with either hand. Gives you
a massive 5-year extension during the offseason.
Oh, he's a heck of a player. Heck of a player.
There's a hole in his game. He plays deep.
Rebounder, which you would think he would be with his defensive prowess, shot blocking, and all that.
Tomlin ran over one of the Cavaliers. We have a blocking foul called. So Junior's picked up his 3rd in a minute and a half. He was being pulled by the way by
something happened.
Or I got pushed into the oncoming Jackson. We allowed Larry to explain himself. Way was in action with the Wisconsin Herd against the Charge last night. We talked more about. 80 picks up his second.
He's in a bad spot. Got 7'5".
He's a monster.
He's a big dude, man. Naquan's like 2 Naquan. Just aggressiveness by Naquan. Well, he's so aggressive.
Wells, Vince Williams has a 3, fires a 3. Was in action with the Wisconsin Herd. Also Victor Oladipo. Get your tickets at clevelandcharge.com. Nance for 3. Wells, pump fakes, and
sat then and said, look guys, we are letting them do whatever they want to do. We've got to go in these next.
It's critical, it's vital.
And guess who went directly to the paint?
Absolutely, you hit the ball consistently from the perimeter. The defense just gets to stand. Everybody just gets.
Players are acutely aware, Brad, of the fact that at times they've been settling.
You got to coach it a little differently. You got to coach it a little tighter. You got to really get on guys to execute.
Puts his head down. He'll find Wells for 3. That shot doesn't go.
A lot of them. So you start to think that's normal. It's not. That's
4 minutes in second quarter as Tomlin gets whistled for a foul.
This is where I want to see his feet around that little semicircle there.
Spray went off to Aldama. Aldama thought about it, took it to the paint. That's intended for Mobley. Ends up out of bounds.
Understanding of what you're trying to get to offensively every time.
They're on the floor for the Cavaliers. Lonzo Ball down the lane, and nifty
on the other.
Thought about a 3, shrugs off Conchar. Screen, sweeps one over to Aldama. Aldama's been effective here in this first half. He's grabbed 12 rebounds, 9 on the offensive glass. Talked about Naquan before the game. He said he's come back a lot stronger. He said his hit pass ends up in the hands of Conchar. Into Landale, blocked by Wade. Landale gets it.
Wear him out inside. Jared Allen, best footwork on this basketball team.
Spencer works on Wade. Aldama with 5 to shoot. Unloads over Merrill and surveys. It goes to Allen, and Allen draws the.
This is a huge compliment. He goes, now knowing what he has in Naquan, maybe you're in the playoffs. You've got a first round net if Tomlin didn't get those opportunities.
They always have a couple of them during the game.
Lonzo Ball, got it. Who recaptured. Aldama across the lane, took a number of steps and finds it like peekaboo behind Big J.A. and lean into a 12-footer. He gets another offensive before the buzzer. Conchar off to Aldama, who got Hunter on a flyby. As he certainly has shown the ability to stretch the floor. Lonzo off to Allen, and Jaren Jackson looks to slice toward the basket. Allen got a piece of it as Allen ends up on the other end, and Jared drew the foul.
Love the aggressive, that always ever-present defense of rim protection.
And he fouls relatively very little.
Yeah, no, he's an excellent defender.
Williams recovers. He goes down the lane. Oh, brother. 3. Coward of Desmond Bain this summer to the Magic, along with picking up Contagion.
They're going to be dynamite.
Ball game 55-46. Hunter leaned upon by Coward, and he'll feed the post into Jackson. Jackson twirls, that's no good. Edey shovels back to Williams, now it's Wells. Williams, alley-oop, he'll find Wells. So the foul is on Allen, that's only his first.
The foul him, he's trying to get the basketball.
Hunter trying to take a lot.
Memphis a lot of credit, but got to do a better job taking care of that basketball.
Wells from the Lonzo lines up a three. Hey!
Box out Edey. Stop these guys.
Williams already lost over 60 man games. We are just 13th and not as an ex-player.
Yeah, it just hurt.
That hurts. Hunter fires. In the second quarter with a calf injury. He's been replaced here to start the second half by Vince Williams. That ball's knocked out of bounds last off the hand of DeAndre Hunter. And
when you were playing poorly, it didn't really matter what the other team was doing with his calf.
Donovan Mitchell gets called for a reach-in, and that is for Jackson. Looks to Barnes baseline on Mobley. Got there, but his shot doesn't go. Opening minute, third quarter. Hunter elevates.
There's no one that can touch it. See DeAndre be even more aggressive.
Williams draws a double near the sideline. Back to Jackson. Jackson's going to have to fire up a 9-1-1-3.
Great job, Bo. Jarrett was battling, trying to get the position.
Edey is making his season debut, and he was selected to the all-rookie first team. Hunter comes and gets it. Hunter shakes into a long two. He tried to the second round. Started a ton of games in his 2-year career as Edey.
Big switch. They rub each other off so hard on that screen. You got to get under it.
Zach Edey got really
up a little bit on his footwork just by getting up and under him.
Edey was the 2 seasons ago where they fell to UConn. Slid the
are usable. Using the game today other than Wemby. And
Jackson wheels on Mobley. He had it knocked away. And
using both of those hands like we talked about in the first half.
Coward off to Edey. Mentioned Coward who made that feed. The Grizzlies traded a first and 2 seconds to pour. Mobley off to Mitchell. Extra pass. Merrill got it. Short. Mitchell. Stutter steps. Took it away from Edey. Hill floated up. Mitchell tries to draw a foul on Williams. He does not get it to the corner. Square up on Jackson.
See a nice pass into Jarrett. He kicks it to Evan, right back over to Donovan. Wide open.
And the Cavs turn it over.
The mental right now.
Cavs keys in the first half. Spencer leans. Made for a wide open three. Landale screen, rejects it. Feeds Coward for a triple.
Well, it's not perfect, so how do you handle the duress? Nice job by D-Wade.
Coward worked himself inside. Coward began his collegiate career at Williams, and he actually entered the transfer portal and was headed to Duke before eventually deciding.
You don't want to go over there.
I saw that one coming.
Yeah. We have to fix him just like we've had to.
Way, however you want to put it. Mobley gets fouled. Played his collegiate ball at St. Mary's College. He was a teammate of Matt.
I want to see ya in a Kinganley Kia.
A horn it goes to Caldwell Pope. Contavious puts it on the floor. He got to the rim, set up the play, and the Grizzlies need a timeout.
Just the energy that
make is Caldwell Pope deals to Conchar in the corner. Lonzo Ball hauls in his.
Good scramble on the defensive end by the Cavaliers. Really like their build on it.
Caldwell Pope can't penetrate. Aldama. Wade skids into a turnover. Landale down low. Twists on Mobley. Mobley to the foul line. Got stalled by Landale. Hunter drives. Gives back to Mobley. Will check in at the next dead ball. Spencer put his head down.
There to help, which he's supposed to do. And that leaves a wide open layup opportunity for him.
Spent 3 seasons in the Patriot League. Loyola of Maryland, 1 season. Was tipped. Caldwell Pope leaks out.
Idea, I like the play.
Mitchell over the top to Allen. Allen tried to sift it back.
On that defensive end. And It doesn't look like a team that's lost.
Handoff from Allen. He checks the shot clock. It now shows 3. A pull-up over Caldwell Pope over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, give Craig all the credit on that, keeping that ball on.
Third. Lonzo bounces off to Allen. Allen gets fouled as he talked about the little fit to the NBA Cup Championship. Enter now at Cavs.com/checked in to see his first action of the evening. So Kenny now has gone 11. Porter thought about a 3. He'll fade away and fire over. Aldama back over his head to Jackson. Jackson heard somebody down there say, no, we're good. Kenny will challenge.
Absolutely.
Great stuff. Here's Sam Merrill. Meanwhile, his 3 is in. Edie can't tip it in. Jackson gets it back. He hit the underside of the rim.
Cavs couldn't quite come away with it. Jackson was a tough shot. Could have been coming right around that corner. A little jackknife play in the elbow. He makes some.
Bats it away. Tom Williams. Williams in toward Proctor. Fires and misses.
0 Jalen Wells. His third.
Grizzlies.
First in the circle. Love it.
Merrill's chased by Mitchell. Looks to set up Conchar. Off to Proctor, who's ready.